We're now joined by Mr. Mohandas Pai. So thank you so much for talking to India today. Sir, Karnataka government is now contemplating of bringing in reservations
It's a very regressive, illegal, unconstitutional step. And anybody who reads the bill will understand how bad it is, and they'll be shocked. For example, the bill says a local is defined as a person who is born in Karnataka, who has spent 15 years here, and who knows Kannada. And he has to pass a test. And if you don't have Kannada as a language in a school leaving certificate, then you have to take a test by a nodal agency. Yeah. Now, suppose I am, looking for a job personally. I, of course, have Kannada. I studied Kannada as the third language. And I want a job, and I have not studied Kannada. And I'm not born here. I've lived here 25 years. I go for a job. I'm not eligible in the local quota. And why should they interfere? And then they say, for any enterprise which has more than 100 employees, a government official will sit on the recruitment committee. This is outrageous. Totally illegal. And the same government a few days back said, we're going to have a policy for GCCs to improve employment. We want to go beyond Bangalore to other cities. We're going to incentivize them. They announced the big IT deal in November. And now they're coming with this. Who will come now? First of all, they spoiled Bangalore's reputation by not investing in Bangalore. We have a minister for Bangalore, who's a very powerful person. But what has happened in the last 1.5 years? Have we seen an improvement in the lives of Bangalore? No. Traffic has gone from worse. Corruption has increased again. Corruption has become much, much more in this new government. Everybody went up BJP for some 40%, which is not true. No, corruption is much more. And now they want to have inspectors going to every place and finding out who is doing what. They want to have this local violent people who went and beat up people for Kannada signboards to go everywhere. Yeah, I mean, what is happening to this state? Today, Karnataka has more jobs than people, Kannadigas. They must spend money on higher education. They must spend money on training people. They must spend more money on skill development. They're not doing all that. Instead of that, they will say, we'll pass a law and force you and will control you. Who will come? Karnataka is the richest state in India in per capita terms. GDP is around 28 lakh crores. Instead of giving good education, they're doing all this. See, we lost the EV industry. Karnataka, first state to have the EV policy. We lost it because they didn't. I was speaking to one big EV company the other day in Bombay, and that CFO told me that when they went to government, they didn't give them land, so they went to Tamil Nadu. This is how they treat them. This is the previous government, not this government. This government, the MB Patil is trying to do something more, which is very good. But instead of developing the state, they create unnecessary controversy, and it will go to court, and the court will give a stay because unconstitutional. Haryana's whole thing has gone to court and been stayed, and court will ask them to withdraw the bill. But you see, what is the message they're sending? Instead of being proactive, creating jobs, helping people, they're trying to do this. I mean, I don't understand what they're trying to do to the state.
So, but then the government would argue that when startups and industries, they come here, they acquire the benefits in terms of subsidies. So
what benefit?
Shouldn't the locals also equally benefit?
First of all, what subsidies are they giving to startups? I've not seen any startup get any subsidy. That's all rubbish. What subsidies are they given? Tell me. Please tell me what are the subsidies they're given. You want anything from the government, you have to pay a bribe. There are no subsidies given to any of the startups who come here. What are they given? They come here, they hide people. When startups hide people, they don't see what gender you are. They don't see what language you speak. They don't see anything. All they do is, you have to pass a test and know that job. Then they give you a job. There is no discrimination against Kannadigas. People want more Kannadigas, more local people. But they have to be trained. They have to have the skills. They have to have the education. Karnataka has 7 to 8 lakh new jobs under EPFO. The people graduating is only 6 lakhs. You understand? Look at data. There's a Karnataka jobs report. You must see the data. Karnataka has more jobs than people graduating. So nobody is discriminating against anybody. Have you heard of any discrimination? When the media hides all your people, does they say whether you are a Kannadiga? They say, do you have the competence? Do you have the, they hide you, right? Have you seen any discrimination anywhere? There's no discrimination. What are they trying to do? Is their failure they're trying to pass on? In the last 1.5 years, what have they done to promote jobs? Have they increased the budget for higher education? They have not increased the budget. Right? Have they appointed more faculty? They've done some job melas and people have got jobs. Let them do job melas, invest in skill development and work. Let them fund apprenticeship programs. Let them fund, internship programs. And people will hire. People are hiring. They want to destroy Bangalore. They want to, because today Tamil Nadu has got a GCC policy which incentives. the Telangana, now they're talking about marketing. Last year, Hyderabad had more commercial property, office property than Bangalore. First time in 30 years. Last year, they hired slightly more than Bangalore in technology. First time. These are all, we are under threat. Because why? People say that you're not investing in Bangalore adequately. Our metro is 3 years behind schedule. What are they trying to do? Have they improved the road network? That KSRTC, that bus transport is under stress. There's no money to pay salaries. Even our local bus transport, we need 15,000 buses. Have they invested in more buses? They give some 500, 600. Most of the buses are old and ramshackle. What are they trying to do? I don't understand. Karnataka is a very, very liberal, very good state, forward, economically forward state. These are all regressive, anti-people, anti-constitutional, fascist policies.